Calibrate Bros coming at you with another video. Now, let's think for a moment about your calisthenics journey. Which skills have you achieved so far? Maybe you have achieved the handstand hold, the 90-degree hold, or the muscle up, or even the front lever hold. But there's one thing that your calisthenics journey has with thousands of other calisthenics journeys in common. Namely, you are either at push or pull better, but you are not equally good at both. For instance, there's this guy called Hicham, sorry for my pronunciation, I know it sucks, who is a calisthenics athlete and has posted a video called 1 Year Calisthenics Transformation. I watched the video till the end, but I've noticed something. Throughout his 1 year calisthenics journey, every calisthenics skill he has achieved can be categorized as a pull skill. Now, to be fair, if you assume that muscle ups and the human flag are more likely pull skills than push skills. But the video starts by him training for the muscle up. And he achieved the muscle up pretty fast, meaning that he only needed 2 workout sessions to achieve it. After that, he started training for the so-called front lever hold, which took more time to achieve it for him, but he still achieved it pretty fast. After that, he trained for the human flag, which was achieved in 3 months. And then he started training for the OOP, which was also achieved during his 1 year calisthenics journey. But the interesting part is that he started training for the so-called straddle planche as well. He started his training by doing some tuck planche holds and some band assisted straddle planche holds. Nothing special, but he still hasn't achieved it yet. And I mean, that's something crazy to think about. He achieved all crazy pull skills that you can think of, namely front lever, muscle up, OAP. But in this video, 1 year calisthenics transformation, there's no push skills that we can see he achieved in this year. He didn't even show us him achieving the handstand hold, for example, or the HSPU, the 90-degree hold, because the name of the video is 1 year calisthenics journey. It is not called 1 year achieving only pull skill journey or whatever. And that's with many other calisthenics athletes the same. Throughout their calisthenics journey, at one point, one can notice that either they are good at pull or at push, but they aren't equally good at both. Another great example of this, let's call it phenomenon, is myself. When I think about my calisthenics journey, I've achieved skills that can only be categorized as push skills. I've achieved the frog stand, the elbow lever, the 90-degree hold, handstand hold, HSPU, but there are no like crazy or even intermediate or advanced calisthenics skill which can be categorized as a pull skill that I've achieved so far. I've only achieved the muscle up, but one can argue that the muscle up can also be considered as a push skill. And this is why I think that it is important or can be important that you know whether you are good at pull or push. I have 2 aspects that I think are important if you want to answer the question. The first aspect will be the beginner aspect. So as a beginner, it's important in my opinion to know whether you are good at pull or push, because you can avoid getting a feeling of hitting a plateau. Now, let's assume that you are naturally gifted with pushing strength, but you suck at pulling strength. Then the chance of you getting a feeling of hitting a plateau and therefore lose motivation to keep on training would not be as high as if your training would be, let's say, very pull specific. And last but not least, the other aspect will be the intermediate aspect. Now, keep in mind, you can't be equally good at pull and at push. Once you have achieved the intermediate or even the elite level, you have to focus your training more on the side you are better at in order to make more progress. And either you are the best at one thing or you are acceptable at many things. Regardless of how hard I train, I will always be better at push skills than at pull skills. But this is not an excuse for me to just train for push skills, because it really depends on what your goals are. For me, my goal is to be acceptable, fairly acceptable at a lot of things. I don't want to be recognized as the person who is just good at one thing. But what do you guys think about this topic? Leave a like and comment. You can also subscribe to our channel Cardio Bros, and I see you in the next video. Peace.